is the company getting ready for this changeover? Well, what we did to start was following my lead and my vision for this this green revolution, if you will. I took a look at business trends and the trends that have affected our business over the years. Spoke with some outside consultants about implementing some of these changes throughout the organization, and then I brought in Stephanie to help me implement those changes into the company. So going forward, with the vision that I brought to the table, worked with Stephanie to refine a bit. We had an initial meeting with the senior management. I informed them of this fundamental change. Everybody was very excited, and we are going to move forward from there. We'll sit down and do some more planning. Stephanie's going to lay out a plan for all the departments and how they're going to implement these changes, and then I'll turn her loose and she'll make it all happen.
Jason brought me in to help lead his team to understanding the value and the importance in a new mission. His teams have been invested in their current mission for many, many years, and we do anticipate that there will be some pause or hesitation and maybe even some resistance to the new mission, but with some good leadership and good communication, we believe that we can get the teams on board rapidly, and we can start making changes very quickly and move the teams in the right direction for the right reasons, and we can increase market share right away and probably lead the change throughout the industry and hopefully be the trendsetters for what needs to happen. I'm very excited about this new responsibility and that Jason has allowed me to be a partner with Mountain's Edge Resorts.
Well, we just had our kickoff party, and I have to say I'm super, super excited. We are going to change the way ski resorts are run. It's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to the write-ups in the magazines. I'm looking forward to lots and lots of years of unbelievable skiing and for setting the industry standard. It's going to be awesome. Everybody's on board. My managers are on board. The team members are on board, part-time employees are on board, everybody's bought into this 100%, and I'm confident we're going to pull off this fundamental shift in our organization without a hitch.
Hi, Savannah.
Oh, hi.
Can I ask you what you think of the change?
Oh yeah, I think it's great. It's exactly where the market's heading. Consumers want to invest in companies that are responsible, so I'm on board. I've been saying it forever, and I'm super stoked.
Thank you.
It's great. I mean, I'm the last person that wants to see the polar bear suffering. I wasn't aware of any extra cash that we had, and my department could use new skis, and we could buy a whole new fleet of rentals for the price of one of these projects.
Actually, you know what? I just don't care. I don't understand why we have to change. I mean, there's like thousands of resorts are doing the same thing we have done before. So, I mean, there's no point we have to stick to the planet, and I don't know, I just can't get a point. But for me, I'm just doing what my boss told me, but I don't care. Thank you. Yeah, bye.
The change, Bobby.
Well, thanks for asking me. I just I have a strong opinion on this topic because Jason's brought this up a couple times before, and you've all voted it down, and I would agree with that stance because I think that if we go with this new environmental friendly policy, it's just going to cut into our profits, and it just seems like a bad idea. And there is a reason why other companies haven't adopted this policy, so why should we follow suit? So that's what I think.
To be honest, I totally can understand that I'm standing now here to comment that, because when I was a little bit shocked when I saw business people working on these heaters. Normally I think they don't have to touch them, it's my work. I'm responsible to take the ice from the pathway, because we had in the past sometimes the problem that people slipped, they fell down, they injured themselves, they had broken legs or broken arms. And I think that this whole thing that is going on in the company right now should be clarified as soon as possible, so that we get a little bit of structure and order again in our company, and so that everyone can going on with taking care of that what he's responsible.
Well, we're about a month in and it's not going very good. We do have some people that are excited about the change and they're on board. But we have some others who just really aren't sure and they're sort of waiting to see what's going to happen. The problem is we have people who don't care and they're not engaging in the process at all. And then we have others who don't agree with the change at all. They don't agree with the plan, they don't agree with the initiative, they're stuck in the past, and they're actually starting to sabotage. Not maliciously, but just because they're not engaged. We need everybody on board. Jason's got to regroup with his team. He's got to set a clear vision, he has to set expectations, but he really needs to help people to understand why, so they'll be on board. I need to regroup with this team. I need to build some more trust, and I need to communicate clearly so that they can follow my lead. Then, Jason and I need to regroup, probably sooner rather than later. We need to make sure we're sending the same message, we're consistent in our messaging, we are able to follow up and support each other when things aren't going right. We need Jason to be a little more engaged, and I probably need to have a difficult conversation with him and tell him some of my concerns. And then we're going to make a big difference. We're going to take over the market share. People from around the world are going to want to come to Mountain's Edge, even more so than they already do. They'll be able to enjoy our resorts, we'll be setting the trend for the rest of the market, and we'll be doing all the right things for all the right reasons. I know we can do it. Jason's got a great team.
When Stephanie came to me with her concerns, I was caught a little bit off guard. I understand some members of the team aren't really buying into the whole vision, and she's receiving some pushback on some levels. Frankly, I didn't expect. I thought the whole team was on board, and I came to realize that perhaps I distanced myself too much from the project. So I got back in the trenches. I went out and started working face to face with my management team, and I continued to pitch my vision for the next year and for the next 5 years, and for what the company is going to look like in the future and how we're going to get from point A to point B. And I think it's helped get us back on track.